Hey peeps, back again with another exploit. Now this is a ammo trap slash person trap exploit. It's fairly simple. What we're going to do is take two ramps. We're going to have them intersect with each other. Now this can be any type of ramp, so we can use something like this, and we go like this. We can go like this, and then this. All of this will work. However, to make important notice, and this sounds weird, you have to use the block. You can't use the ramp on top. You have to use a regular block. It can be this, it can't be this or this. It has to be this. If it isn't this, it won't work. And then, as an example, I'm going to create another one like this. Just do a single block. Now, it can be any trap, but of course it has to be able to fit under a ramp. And we're going to go cheap, so we're going to use the Iron Claw. As a brief explanation of what's going to happen is that if a player is trying to access the opposite side up to this ramp location over here, and there is a trap above them, and they're entering from a ramp like this to the other ramp on the other side, the player will be prevented. And of course, if it's a two-way like this, either side is going to be prevented from the player from accessing it. So from showing this, should destroy these. We won't be able to access it. And on the other side, can't do it either. So, how we can make use of this is preferably using a ramp style hallway. So, we're either going to go like this, and we could probably make use of the other tricks that I've shown before, like a corrosive cube hallway or a hollow cube hallway. Or we can double it up and use a dual way with ramps. And then we can double this up here. Preferably, we're probably going to want to use a corrosive hallway on the side and then nothing on top. And that seems weird, but we really want to emphasize to the player that they want to stay up on the side right here. This is to make use of any trap that's located over here. So let's say let's pop it over here. I want one block away so that the player isn't able to easily access their ammo unless they're going to go through. And I found that either using a bolt shot or sentinel is the most useful in these situations. Reason is, well, a sentinel by itself is nice. It's a one shot and it's able to make it through here. And with a similar situation with the bolt shot, it's able to make multiple little of its arrows fire through. And we can improve its ability to do so if we use the hunter and overshot. Now it may seem weird why we're not using the incinerator. The reason we're not using the incinerator is that only one shot of its little incinerator things, so like let's say we pop this up, there are 9 like lines that it'll fire from. Only one of these lines will make it through, and as you may know, the incinerator's distance is pretty short, so we're going to be making use of the bolt shot. So when the player pops in, they're going to see this. We're going to destroy it immediately. They're going to fire it here. They might go inside to retrieve their bolt, and they're going to be stuck inside. Now, how we can make this a little bit more interesting is that we can add an additional little hidden thing. So as said before, if a player tries to access this trap from this side, and there's a trap above them, they won't be able to access that. We can follow a similar style of logic if we introduce the trap on the side of the block. Note, there still has to be a trap on the bottom, and there can be a trap on the side. What this does is that it just entirely prevents the player from accessing this. So, we can go over here. We'll activate the trap. We'll blow this up, and then we might blow this up. Now, as a player, we won't be able to access this at all. And that's that for the trap, or that's that for the exploit. It's pretty simple. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to pull off and make use of. I think these type of hallways are probably going to be the best use of them, along with the use of a Sentinel Beam and or Bolt Shot. So, yeah, that's it.